Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 2nd and 3rd of November. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. Now, let's start. Which state government has decided to partner with MIT-based Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab? Right answer is Odisha. So, Odisha government has decided to partner with Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab for the targeted intervention for social sector schemes. If we talk about Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab, Abhijit Banerjee and Esther Dufalo are the co-founders of this Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab. Now, if we talk about Abhijit Banerjee and Esther Dufalo, they were awarded Nobel Prize in Economics along with Michael Kramer. Recently, Abhijit Banerjee was also in news as he got the life membership of Mohan Bagan Club. On the other hand, recently Abhijit Banerjee and Esther Duflo were also in news because of their book, and the name of their book is Good Economics for Hard Times. If we talk about Esther Duflo, she is the youngest ever to receive Nobel Prize in Economics. In addition to that, she is the second woman to receive Nobel Prize in Economics. Elinor Ostrom was the first woman to receive Nobel Prize in Economics. Next question is, what is the theme of 2019 edition of World Cities Day? Right answer is Changing the World. So the theme of 2019 edition of World Cities Day is Changing the World, Innovations and a Better Life for Future Generations. If we talk about World Cities Day, it is celebrated on 31st of October. 31st of October is also the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and recently government started award in his name. Apart from that, 31st of October is celebrated as National Unity Day. 31st of October is the death anniversary of former Prime Minister Ms. Indira Gandhi. Apart from that, 31st of October was also in news as on this day Jammu and Kashmir was bifurcated into two union territories. One was Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory, another one was Ladakh. And recently, Mr. G.C. Murmu became the LG of Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. LG stands for Lieutenant Governor. On the other hand, Mr. R.K. Mathur became the LG of Ladakh Union Territory. 31st of October was also in news as it was the date for Brexit. However, now it has been extended to 31st of January. Next question is, which golfer has won the 2019 JoJo Championship in Japan? Right answer is Tiger Woods. So Tiger Woods has won the 2019 JoJo Championship. If we talk about Tiger Woods, he is American professional golfer. Next question is, which state government has launched a new initiative, Meal in exchange for plastic waste? Right answer is Odisha. So recently, Kotpad Notified Area Council in Koraput district of Odisha launched this initiative to provide free meals to poor in exchange of 1 kilogram of plastic waste. So this initiative was started under Ahar scheme. A similar initiative was started in Ambikapur district of Chhattisgarh. In addition to that, Bongaigaon district in Assam started Plants for Plastic initiative. That means authorities will provide plant saplings to those who will deposit plastic waste. Bongaigaon district is in Assam, and the district also started skill development initiative for jail inmates. Apart from that, Vijaypura authorities started tea for 4 plastic bottles. That means anyone can deposit 4 plastic bottles and can get 1 cup of tea. Answer in comment box, Vijaypura is in which state of India? Next is John Witherspoon, who passed away recently, was a noted actor and comedian of which country? Right answer is USA. So he was noted actor and comedian of USA. He passed away recently. Apart from him, recently Geetanjali Ramakrishna passed away. She was well-known actress. On the other hand, recently Mr. Champak Jain passed away. He was film producer. Apart from him, recently Gurudas Das Gupta passed away. He was political leader and he was associated to CPI. Answer in comment box, who was Sadko Ogata? She passed away recently. Next question is Saint Kitts and Nevis, which recently signed ISA framework agreement, is an island country of which ocean? Right answer is Atlantic Ocean. So Saint Kitts and Nevis have signed agreement of ISA framework. Recently, ISA was in news as India hosted second ISA assembly in Delhi. If we talk about ISA, it was founded by Indian Prime Minister and then French President in 2015 during Paris Climate Conference. The headquarters of ISA is in Gurugram in Haryana in Goal Pahadi. Now, it should be kept in mind that any country can join ISA, but only the countries which lies between the lines of Cancer and Capricorn will have voting rights. If we talk about Haryana, recently Mr. Manohar Lal Khattar became the Chief Minister for second term. Apart from that, Haryana was also in news as recently Mr. Sumit Nagal from Haryana became the first Indian tennis player to win on South American clay court. This championship held in Argentina. Recently, Argentina was in news as Mr. Rafael Grossi from Argentina became the chief of IAEA. IAEA stands for International Atomic Energy Agency. The headquarters of IAEA is in Vienna, and recently former IAEA chief Mr. Yukiya Amano passed away. Apart from that, recently Mr. Alberto Fernandez became the new president of Argentina. Next is Girija Keer, who passed away recently, was the noted author of which language? Right answer is Marathi. So she was the noted author of Marathi language and she passed away recently. Next question is UNESCO has designated which Indian city as Creative City of Gastronomy? Right answer is Hyderabad. So on the occasion of World Cities Day, UNESCO has announced that Mumbai and Hyderabad have been designated as Creative City of Films and Creative City of Gastronomy respectively. That means Mumbai has been designated as Creative City of Films and Hyderabad has been designated as Creative City of Gastronomy. Chennai and Varanasi are designated as UNESCO Cities of Music and Jaipur is the City of Crafts and Folk Arts. If we talk about UNESCO, the headquarters of UNESCO is in France in Paris and recently Yalitza Aparicio was appointed as the Ambassador of UNESCO. She is from Mexico and recently Mexico was in news as Mexico was the guest of honor at Sharjah Book Fair. Sharjah is in UAE and recently UAE was in news as world's first graduation level Artificial Intelligence University was started in UAE. Now if we talk about artificial intelligence, Telangana is going to celebrate 2020 as Year of Artificial Intelligence. Apart from that, recently artificial intelligence was in news as Government of India constituted a committee to resolve dispute between Niti Aayog and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology over artificial intelligence. Answer in comment box who is the head of this committee. Next question is on which date the 2019 edition of World Thrift Day is observed? Right answer is 31st of October. So the World Thrift Day is celebrated every year on 31st of October to promote savings and financial security. Now in India, due to death of late Prime Minister Indira Gandhi on 31st of October, this day is celebrated on 30th of October. Next question is who is leading the Indian delegation at 35th ASEAN Summit? Right answer is Prime Minister Mr. Modi. So the 35th ASEAN Summit has started in Bangkok in Thailand. ASEAN stands for Association of Southeast Asian Nations and the theme of this summit is Advancing Partnership for Sustainability. In addition to our ASEAN Summit, East Asia Summit and RCEP Summit will also be held. RCEP stands for Regional Comprehensive Economic Summit. Now, if we talk about Thailand, the Prime Minister of Thailand is Prayut Chan-o-cha and Thailand Prime Minister along with Indian Prime Minister will co-chair the summit. Thailand was also in news as popular style of Thailand Khon Ram Leela was organized for the first time in India in Ayodhya. Ayodhya is in Uttar Pradesh and recently Ayodhya was in news as it made a Guinness record for 4 lakh diyas on the occasion of Diwali. Next question is, which IIT has decided to set up Space Technology Cell in collaboration with ISRO? Right answer is IIT Delhi. So IIT Delhi has decided to set up Space Technology Cell in collaboration with ISRO. If we talk about ISRO, it is Indian Space Research Organization. Present ISRO chief is Dr. K. Sivan, and recently he was awarded by Tamil Nadu government with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award. If we talk about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he was the former President of India and his birth anniversary is celebrated as Students' Day. 15th of October is his birth anniversary. If we talk about Tamil Nadu, recently Tamil Nadu became first state in India to have law about contract farming. Tamil Nadu was also in news as second informal summit between Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping held in Mamallapuram in Tamil Nadu. The first informal summit held in Wuhan in China. Recently Wuhan was in news as it hosted 7th Military World Games. India's first ever Arts Exposition for Talents with Intellectual Challenges eCAPA 2019 has started in which city? Right answer is New Delhi. So India's first ever Arts Exposition for artists blessed with Down syndrome, autism, mental retardation and dyslexia has started in New Delhi. And this initiative is a unique nationwide platform for such artists to show their talent. If we talk about Delhi, recently Delhi police started Prakhar vans. These vans were started with an objective to prevent street crimes. Delhi Police Commissioner is Mr. Amulya Patnaik. Apart from that, Delhi was also in news as the meeting of Governing Council of NIIF held in Delhi. It was chaired by Finance Minister Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman. If we talk about NIIF, it is National Investment and Infrastructure Fund. It is first sovereign wealth fund of India and it was set up in 2015. Which city is hosting the UN Climate Change Conference after withdrawal by Chile? Right answer is Madrid. So Spain's capital Madrid will host COP25 after withdrawal from Chile. Chile withdrew as a host for the event due to ongoing street protest in the country. If we talk about Chile, capital is Santiago. Recently, Chilean President Mr. Sebastián Pinera had imposed emergency in Santiago. Later, it was revoked. Apart from that, Chile was also in news as the Interpol conference, as this year's Interpol conference held in Chile, and during this conference, it was decided that India will host Interpol conference in 2022. CBI, that is Central Bureau of Investigation, represent India in Interpol. The headquarters of Interpol is in Lyon in France. Which country will be the partner country at International Film Festival of India? Right answer is Russia. So, Russia will be the partner country at Golden Jubilee of International Film Festival of India in Goa. And superstar Rajinikanth will be honored with Icon of Golden Jubilee Award. Apart from that, Lifetime Achievement Award for a foreign artist will be conferred French actress Isabella Huppert. Which noted philanthropist has won the 2019 Satharam Award? Right answer is K.P. Nandakumar. So Dr. K.P. Nandakumar, the noted homeopathic doctor and philanthropist, has won the 2019 Satharam Award for his contribution to art and socio-cultural aspects. Now, if we talk about Satharam Award, the award was instituted by Sri Sabrimala Ayappa Swami Temple and it was started in 2015. The objective of award is to honor those who contributed to the art and socio-cultural field. Which Indian sand artist has been selected for Italian Golden Sand Art Award 2019? Right answer is Sudarshan Patnaik. So internationally acclaimed sand artist Sudarshan Patnaik has been selected for the prestigious Italian Golden Sand Art. Now it should be kept in mind that Mr. Patnaik will also represent India in International Sand Nativity Festival in Italy. If we talk about Italy, capital of Italy is Rome. The headquarters of FAO is also in Rome in Italy, and recently on 16th of October, FAO celebrated World Food Day. Italy was also in news as it is the host of G20 Summit in 2021. Apart from that,
Italy was also in news as it is the host of Winter Olympic Games in 2026. Italy was also in news as it has decided to introduce web tax on digital companies from 2020. Which IIT has launched the 250 crore rupee Global Alumni Endowment Fund? Right answer is IIT Delhi. So President Mr. Ramnath Kovind has launched IIT Delhi Global Alumni Endowment Fund, and the initial commitment of the fund is rupee 250 crore. As per the scheme, student will receive aid of $10,000 from this Alumni Endowment Fund. And the aim of this endowment model to achieve a target corpus of $1 billion. It's a first of its kind fund in India, and it will work towards the development of university, and it will help in nurturing the innovation. The Madhya Pradesh government has decided to set up Sikh Museum and Research Center in which city? Right answer is Jabalpur. So recently, Madhya Pradesh government has decided to set up Sikh Museum and Research Center in Jabalpur to mark the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Answer in comment box. Recently, which neighbor country of India issued a 50 rupee coin to mark the birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji? Now, if we talk about Madhya Pradesh, recently Madhya Pradesh was in news as Govinda was appointed as brand ambassador to promote tourism in state. Madhya Pradesh was also in news as recently it decided to implement NCERT course in class 9th and class 10th in government schools of Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh was also in news as it is the partner country of Nagaland for Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat scheme. The Indo-French exercise Shakti has started in which region? Right answer is Bikaner. So the 14-day joint Indo-French exercise Shakti has started in Bikaner in Rajasthan. And the aim of this exercise is to improve interoperability between the armies of India and France. If we talk about France, recently France was in news as India got Rafale aircraft from France. France was also in news as it is the host of 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games, and recently mascot of these games were released. Apart from that, France was also in news as second Indo-France Knowledge Summit held in Lyon in France. Lyon is also the headquarters of Interpol, and India will host Interpol conference in 2022. The capital of France is Paris, and during Paris Summit, French President and New Zealand Prime Minister launched Christchurch Coal Initiative. Answer in comment box. What is the objective of Christchurch Coal Initiative? The 2019 meeting of Council of Heads of Government of SCO was held in which city? Right answer is Tashkent. So the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has represented India at a meeting of Council of Heads of SCO in Tashkent. Now, if we talk about SCO, it is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Total 8 countries are the member of SCO, out of which 4 countries are Central Asian countries except Turkmenistan, and rest 4 countries are Russia, China, India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan became full-fledged member after Astana Summit in 2017. Recently, Astana was renamed as Nur Sultan. Now coming back to SCO again. This year, that means in 2019, SCO Summit held in Kyrgyzstan. Next year, SCO Summit will be in Russia. Apart from that, SCO was also in news as first conference of military medicine for SCO members held in Delhi. Now SCO has a permanent organ for counter-terrorism, and the name of this organ is RATS, R-A-T-S. RATS stands for Regional Anti-Terrorist Structure of SCO. Answer in comment box, where is the headquarters of RATS?
Now we are going to cover important news. First news is related to Takht Darshan Yatra. So to mark the 550th birth anniversary of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, ICCR will be organizing a 3-day Takht Darshan Yatra for Sikh youths as a part of birth anniversary celebrations. If we talk about ICCR, it is Autonomous Organization of Government of India. It was established in 1950 and it was founded by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. He was the first Education Minister of Independent India. Next is Pegasus. So it is a spyware, and recently it was in news as it is believed to have broken through encrypted communication systems such as WhatsApp. The spyware was sold by NSO Group of Israel. Next news is related to Coal India.
The Coal Ministry has announced that Coal India Limited will produce 750 million ton by the end of 2021, and it will further increase the coal production to 1 billion ton by 2024. Currently, Coal India produce approximately 660 million ton, and this is approximately 80% of country's total coal output. Next is Global Ayurveda Summit 2019. So this summit held in Kerala, and the theme was mainstreaming Ayurveda through startups, innovation and branding, and Kerala Governor Arif Muhammad Khan inaugurated this summit. Next is National Health Profile. So recently, Union Health Minister released 14th National Health Profile. The National Health Profile is prepared by CBHI, that is Central Bureau of Health Intelligence. It was first published in 2005, and this was 14th. Next is Sanjeev Nandan Sahai. So recently, Mr. Sahai was in news as he took charge as Power Secretary. Mr. Sahai is the successor of Mr. Subhash Chandra Garg, who retired on 31st of October. Next is Northeast Book Fair. So this was 21st Northeast Book Fair, and this held in Guwahati. It was inaugurated by our Vice President Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu. Guwahati is in Assam. The Governor of Assam is Mr. Jagdish Mukhi, and Chief Minister is Mr. Sarbanand Sonowal. Next is first blockchain-based carbon trading exchange. So Singapore-based Air Carbon launched the world's first blockchain-based carbon trading exchange. This will allow airlines and other corporate buyers to buy as well as to sell tokens backed by carbon offset. So Singapore is world's first country to have such blockchain-based carbon trading exchange. Singapore was also in news as recently it became world's first country to ban ads of unhealthy drinks. Next is related to T. Latha. She was the MD and CEO of Dhanlaxmi Bank, and recently she resigned. Next news is related to Kayla Mueller. Actually, US military operation which resulted in the death of ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was named after Kayla Mueller. Actually, Kayla Mueller was a humanitarian worker from USA, and she was tortured by ISIS, and in 2015 she died in ISIS custody. Next is FIFA men's ranking. So Indian football team dropped 2 places to 106th position. In the latest FIFA ranking, Belgium is on top position. Recently, Belgium got its first female Prime Minister. Answer in comment box what is the name of first female Prime Minister of Belgium. Next is India's first ever day-night test match. So India's first ever day-night test match will be against Bangladesh in Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Recently, Bangladeshi cricketer Shakib Al Hasan was banned by ICC for 2 years. Next is Guru Nanak Dev Ji Award. So recently Punjab Cabinet passed a unanimous resolution to institute Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Award. The award would carry a citation and a cash prize of 11 lakh rupees. The award will be given for the promotion of peace and interfaith understanding. Next news is related to PepsiCo India. So recently, PepsiCo India won US award for saving more than 17 billion liters of water. The name of US award is US Award for Corporate Excellence. So these were the most important questions and news of today's current affairs video. If you appreciate our efforts, please share it. Thank you, and that's all for the day.